Hello everyone, welcome back. Kevin with Survival Sports. Well, guys and gals, these are the new chickens for 2019. That is 7 Rhode Island Reds and 7 Barred Rocks. They act like they are just thirsty. I just filled up their water. But anyway, I usually find that water is a little small for the number of chicks that I got in here, that I have in here. But I usually refill it twice a day. They're fine. As I refill it, refill it in the morning and then refill it in the evening before I go to bed. So they're fine. Anyway, guys and gals, what about the Barred Rock and the Rhode Island Red? The Barred Rock is one of the oldest breeds, the oldest American breeds. They were developed off the Dominicker, which was developed off of the chickens brought from Europe to the United States. So these are old school heritage breeds, good dual purpose. Now the Barred Rock, these are the dark ones. These are the dark ones. They kind of look like a Dominicker. A lot of people get them confused, but there's a little difference between the actual real Dominicker and the Barred Rock. And Barred Rocks have not really a great egg laying capacity. They lay eggs, yes, but there are breeds out there that lay a lot more eggs. And so if you look, but the Barred Rock is a very good, wholesome breed. I'm talking hardy. And the predation rate, the amount of Barred Rocks that I lose to predators is probably less than any other breed, including the Rhode Island Red. That one over there is acting a little funny. I don't know what it's doing. We've got the heat lamp on. It is cold out here today, 37, 39 degrees. But they've got the heat lamp going. All right, so Barred Rocks have a nice full body. They are good for butchering and egg production. They're hardy, good foragers. They have this desire, no matter how much room you give the Barred Rock, they have a desire to just forage. They just want to forage. You could have an acre of land, half an acre of land, whatever, and they are going to be looking for ways to get out of that half acre and go forage. The Rhode Island Red, good production, good laying. My granny, your chances are somebody had a grandmother lived in the country, then they had some Rhode Island Reds. Just good egg production. From what I've noticed, the predation rate, especially the hawks on the Rhode Island Reds, is higher than the Barred Rocks. Okay, now you're going to ask me, well, Kevin, how do you know what kills the chicken? Or it's like, okay, well, it's like, how do you know what is killing the chicken? Well, guys, part of it, whenever a hawk kills a chick or a chicken, that the hawk's beak acts with surgical precision. They will pick the meat off the bones very finely. They will not eat any of the bones. But a dog, possum, raccoon, they will like eat the bones, eat the head. Just different. Each predator has its own signature mark of whenever they kill a chicken and eat part of it. And the hawk, from my experience, the Barred Rock has a lower predation rate than the Rhode Island Red. Maybe because it's the barring, maybe it blends in better with camouflage. Maybe they're just better at recognizing predators in hiding. I don't know. But anyway. So these are the first set of chickens. I may need to lower that heat lamp just a little bit. That they've got, it's warm over there, guys. They've got plenty of warmth. All right, so what about these little feed troughs? Some of y'all may see that feeder right there. That's a hopper style feeder, and notice it does not have any feed in it. And you're going to ask, well, Kevin, why don't you have any feed in that hopper? Because chicks have a natural instinct to scratch. And that type of hopper, that type of feeder right there with the holes in it, they're just big enough to stick their head through and eat the feed. Same thing over here. Notice they've got one there. Is that the hopper over there, they will scratch a lot of that feed out on the ground. You can fill that hopper up, and tomorrow, come back in here tomorrow, and that hopper will be empty. They will scratch all that feed out, and it'll be on the ground. These here with the holes, they cannot scratch the feed out of there. The holes are just big enough for them to stick their head in, eat the feed, and then they could, so if you're having problems with feed loss, if you're having problems with the chickens wasting a lot of feed, pick up a couple of these that have got the holes in them just big enough for the chicks to stick their heads through, and you're going to waste a lot less feed than the hopper style. And they've almost got that finished. I'll be back out here in a little while, check on them. I'm going to close this chicken house up for the night. Close the windows up. That's north up there. I'm going to close that, keep the wind out of it, because they act like they're a little cold, but that heat lamp, I don't want to drop it down too much further. All right, guys and gals, so there's my first set of chickens for 2019. I'm probably going to get another set. I need another rooster. One of my roosters was recently killed, and so I'm going to get another rooster and probably some Australorps, but we'll talk about that later whenever we move into that part. All right, guys and gals, I will talk to y'all later.